Welcome to Sleepscape Journeys, where dreams come alive and bedtime becomes an enchanting adventure. Tonight, as you drift off to sleep, you will become a magical fairy and journey through Paris in springtime. Inspired by the upcoming season and for your love of fairies, I thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. I hope you will enjoy this as much as I enjoyed composing and writing it. Please let me know if you enjoy these types of sleep stories in the comments, and I'll try to create more whimsical journeys like this for you to fall asleep to. Now, close your eyes and immerse yourself in the beautiful scent of spring in one of the world's most enchanting places in the world. Imagine the gentle warmth of sunlight caressing your face as you perch atop the delicate petals of a pink petunia. Nestled in a flower basket outside a quaint cafe bistro on the second floor of a Montmartre building. Weightless as a feather, you breathe in the sweet fragrance, a delightful blend of vanilla and honey. Sunlight bathes your skin, lending it an ethereal shimmer, while your senses come alive. A soft breeze carries the mingling scents of blooming flowers, freshly brewed espresso from nearby cafes, and the tempting aroma of buttery pastries from local bakeries. Below, the cobblestone streets resonate with the lively melodies of a violin, adding to the enchanting atmosphere. Above, the sky stretches in a whimsical blue canvas, adorned with wispy clouds, leisurely drifting by. Draped in a gown flowing with hues of pink and lavender, its fabric as soft as a gentle caress, you feel like you're enveloped in a dream. Adorning your head is a delicate crown of baby's breath, adding an ethereal touch to your ensemble. But the most enchanting discovery is the pair of wings unfurling from between your shoulders, resembling the delicate wings of a dragonfly. They are as flexible and soft as those of a butterfly. Despite their beauty, you find yourself unable to control them, their gentle fluttering a testament to their otherworldly nature. As you gracefully leap from one petal to another, a sudden shadow falls over you, accompanied by the soft whirring of hummingbird wings. Above you hovers a magnificent hummingbird, its iridescent feathers shimmering with hues of vibrant green, blue, and indigo, while fiery ruby red and orange plumage adorns its throat and chest. Its wings beat with a steady rhythm, almost appearing invincible, if not for the gentle hum they emit. Perched atop the hummingbird is a stunning fairy, her long wavy hair cascading in dusty pink waves, adorned with a delicate flower headband made of rosebuds. She wears a flowing gown with a heart-shaped neckline, intricately beaded for an extra touch of whimsy. Opalescent pink wings extend gracefully from her shoulders, shimmering in the sunlight, while her slightly pointed ears hint at her otherworldly origins. Her eyes, a mesmerizing golden honey brown, are accentuated with shimmering eyeshadow that catches the light. Adorning her shoulder is a purple tulip-shaped satchel, a charming accessory to complete her enchanting ensemble. Bonjour, je m'appelle Fairy. She introduces herself with a graceful bow, her fingers tracing elegant arcs in the air, leaving behind trails of golden, glittering sparkles that spell out her name, F-E-E-R-I-E. Tonight, she is your guide into the magical realms of the fairylands in Paris. As a new fairy, you must undergo the timeless tradition of creating magical pixie dust, granting you the ability to unfurl your fairy wings and take flight. Together, you will learn to gather the enchanted ingredients required for this ancient magic that will awaken your wings. To soar among the night skies of Paris in springtime, you must venture into enchanted gardens. Follow the gentle flow of the river and embrace the ethereal glow of moonbeams. With Fairy by your side, leading the way, all it takes is an open heart and the will to follow, and soon you will find yourself dancing among the stars, embraced by the enchantment of La Ville Lumière, more commonly known as the City of Light. Betty extends her kind offer, allowing you to ride on her hummingbird, to keep pace with her as you embark on your adventure. Your first task awaits in the Jardin des Plantes, where you will assist Fairy in tending to the magical gardens before setting off to collect the essential ingredients for your very first flight. As the hummingbird gracefully slows its wing beats to a gentle fan, it alights atop a nearby petunia blossom, patiently awaiting your arrival. With a reassuring smile and a nod from Fairy, You tentatively approach the hummingbird, unsure of how to proceed. But before you can even contemplate your next move, you feel a gentle lift beneath you, and a tiny holster materializes on the bird's back, providing you with a secure perch. With a sense of wonder and excitement, you settle onto the hummingbird's back, ready to begin your enchanting journey through the skies of Paris. Fairy gently encourages you to caress the hummingbird once you feel prepared to take flight. But before you embark on your journey through the human realm, she retrieves a small cylinder bottle from her satchel. With a reassuring smile, she explains that it contains a potion that will render you invisible to the eyes of humans and other creatures. It's a necessary precaution for all fairies when traversing the mortal world. With a mixture of curiosity and trepidation, you carefully uncork the small bottle and take a sip of its contents. At first, it appears to be nothing more than plain water. But as it trickles down your throat, you feel a sensation like a gentle tickle spreading from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. A feeling of weightlessness envelops you, and for a fleeting moment, you catch a glimpse of yourself fading into the ether before reappearing once more. Now, to the outside world, you have become invisible, ready to embark on your clandestine journey through the human realm. As Fairy gracefully ascends into the sky, she motions for you to follow. Remembering her guidance, you reach out and stroke the hummingbird's back, feeling the gentle vibrations as it takes flight. With each beat of its wings, you rise higher, the morning sun casting a warm glow upon your face. A magical vine materializes, securing you to the hummingbird's holster with gentle precision. You feel a sense of wonder as you lift off the ground, your fingers instinctively wrapped around the hummingbird's neck for stability. Its feathers, soft and delicate beneath your touch, provide a reassuring sense of security as you embark on this extraordinary journey through the early morning sky of Paris. As you soar through the air above Montmartre's bustling streets in the embrace of spring, the neighborhood unfolds below in a riot of vibrant hues and lively activity. Cobblestone pathways meander amidst picturesque buildings adorned with intricate ironwork and vividly painted shutters. Every window bursts with the brilliance of blooming geraniums and trailing ivy, adding bursts of color to the charming facades. Cafes spill out onto sun-kissed terraces, beckoning patrons with the aroma of freshly brewed espresso and the promise of warm croissants and delicate pastries. The air is filled with a symphony of scents, a tantalizing blend of fragrances that take your senses into a daydream. From hanging baskets adorning lampposts and windowsills to the lush foliage of plane trees lining the streets, Montmartre is a canvas of botanical splendor. Cascading petunias and fuchsias create vibrant displays against the stone walls, while cherry blossoms and magnolias infuse the air with their sweet perfume. In hidden enclaves and tucked away gardens, tulips and daffodils sway gently in the breeze, their petals shimmering in the sunlight like precious jewels. Everywhere you turn, Montmartre is alive with the beauty of spring, a testament to nature's boundless creativity and the timeless allure of Parisian charm. As you draw near the grand turquoise gates, their golden spires shimmering in the sunlight, the words Jardin des Plantes stand out in dazzling gold lettering, beckoning you into a world of verdant beauty. Nearby, a magnificent statue commands attention atop a stately podium, its verdant form a symbol of wisdom and knowledge, etched with the name Lamarck. It exudes an aura of scholarly reverence. Clad in the resplendent attire of the 18th century, the figure emanates an air of regal dignity, a cloak clipped gently over his shoulders, with one hand tenderly resting upon his left cheek. The statue appears lost in contemplation, as though pondering the very secrets of the universe itself, inviting you to partake in the profound enchantment of the garden. As you continue to chase after Fairy, you're captivated by the effortless grace with which she navigates the air, her wings beating in a blur of motion. With each swift movement, she leads you through a picturesque landscape where vibrant hues and delicate scents dance in the air. You follow her as she glides over expansive patches of lush green foliage and beneath the delicate canopy of bright pink cherry blossom trees, their blossoms like delicate confetti drifting in the breeze. Along the way, you traverse a winding pathway flanked by majestic plane trees, their verdant branches creating a natural tunnel of greenery overhead. You can hear birds singing within the trees above and whispers of conversation as people meander down the cobblestone pathway. The gentle spring sun, the smell of blooming flowers, freshly cut grass, and children's laughter echo through the air as you continue along the way. Finally, Fairy leads you to a tranquil oasis where you descend to land amidst a patch of vibrant garden flowers in full bloom. In this enchanting sanctuary, of fragrant blooms, very gracefully presents you with another satchel, urging you to sprinkle its contents at the base of the blossoming flowers. She explains that nurturing and assisting the spring flowers in reaching their fullest potential is a sacred duty of Parisian fairies. With a gentle smile that speaks of centuries of wisdom, Fairy assures you she'll return soon before disappearing with a soft buzz, leaving you surrounded by the warmth of the sun-drenched earth as the hummingbird gently releases you from its back. And as you step onto the ground, you feel the moisture from the recent watering beneath your bare feet. You can't help but marvel at how the flowers loom large and magnificent around you, a tiny fairy amidst their grandeur. As you step into the garden, a hushed sense of wonder envelops you, drawing you into this secret realm known only to the fairies. Everywhere you turn, the air dances with the delicate shimmer of fairy wings, each movement a symphony of grace and magic. Fairies adorned in flowing gowns and crowned with flower headbands flit amongst the blossoms like living jewels. Some dance across the dirt fields, their gentle hums seeming to coax spirits within the flowers to life. Others diligently prune the blossoms, while some flutter above, delicately painting the petals with brushes, coaxing forth vibrant hues that attract bees and butterflies. Intricate spells are cast with a flourish of wands, painting the air with iridescent trails of light, aiding the flowers in releasing their pollen into the breeze. You watch in awe as a fairy conjures bubbles of water from her hands, providing refreshment for the flowers she tends to. As you sprinkle the enchanted flower-blooming pixie dust, it feels like warm, invisible sand that twinkles under the sunlight, adding a magical shimmer to the air. The flowers respond with a gentle sigh of delight, their petals unfurling ever so slightly, revealing a beauty that only fairy eyes can truly behold. Beneath your feet, the earth thrums with the heartbeat of the garden, a living tapestry of life and growth. In the distance, the faint strains of a merry-go-round you flew past earlier serenade your senses, reminding you that even in this enchanted world, joy and laughter are ever present. With a graceful flourish, Fairy returns and beckons for you to follow her once again, her radiant wings aglow with the vibrant energy of the garden. The hummingbird, having indulged in its own feast of nectar, patiently awaits as you climb back onto its back, prepared for the next adventure. Together you soar off into the verdant canopy, the wind weaving a sweet melody around you as you bid farewell to the flower-filled sanctuary. As you leave the enchanting garden behind, you emerge onto the cobblestone streets of Montmartre, where quaint cafes and charming boutiques line the narrow streets. The air is filled with the tantalizing aroma of freshly baked bread and aromatic coffee, mingling with the lingering fragrance of flowers and the earthy scent of the garden you've just departed. As you perch upon the hummingbird's back, soaring above the winding streets of Montmartre, a bustling scene unfolds beneath you. Artists line the sidewalks, their easels shielded by vibrant beach umbrellas, as they skillfully capture the essence of the neighborhood on their canvases. Your gaze lingers to a woman dressed in a striking red evening gown, posing gracefully for a portrait artist. Her hair spills elegantly over her shoulder, a perfect subject against the backdrop of the bustling streets. The air is filled with the enchanting melodies of street performers, their music intertwining with the vibrant energy of the surroundings. A harpist adorned in a distinctive ensemble of black attire, paired with an artisan hat, sits gracefully beside a charming cafe. With skillful hands and a spirited demeanor, he effortlessly plucks the strings, weaving a tapestry of delightful melodies that enchant all who pass by. Amidst the artistic energy, the streets pulse with activity as tourists and locals mingle. Conversations in French drift through the air, interspersed with the tantalizing aromas of freshly baked bread and aromatic coffee wafting from nearby cafes and bakeries. Soon you find yourself standing before a Rue Paris décor, its charming facade adorned with cascading wisteria vines in full bloom. The sight is like something out of a fairy tale. The vibrant purple blossoms contrasting beautifully against the pale eggshell walls of the historic building. These delicate purple blossoms glisten with dewdrops like pearls in the morning light. Fairy produces flasks from her seemingly bottomless satchel, the small bag defying logic with its ability to hold countless treasures within its diminutive confines. With a mischievous twinkle in her eye, she gestures for you to help her collect the dewdrops, each one a precious elixir of magic and wonder. As you work together, the air fills with the soft tinkling of glass and the gentle rustle of leaves, a symphony of nature's beauty unfolding before your eyes. With your collection of dewdrops and a vial of wisteria pollen that Fairy instructed you to safely stow within your trusty satchel, you eagerly anticipate the next chapter of your enchanting journey, guided by Fairy's radiant presence. In a fleeting moment, you find yourself whisked away, trailing after her as she leads you through the mesmerizing streets of Paris. Gliding past the charming bakeries that adorn the cobblestone streets, your gaze is irresistibly drawn to the alluring displays of desserts showcased behind sparkling glass windows. Eclairs gleam with sumptuous chocolate coatings, while croissants exude a buttery aroma that you can almost taste at the tip of your tongue. Towering macarons, each a vibrant hue of the rainbow, tempt you with their sweet allure, promising indulgence beyond measure. Peeking into one of the bakeries, adorned with a magnificent crystal chandelier, you're treated to the sight of fairies perched gracefully upon its shimmering arms. They're engaged in a leisurely afternoon tea, their laughter like delicate chimes as they sip fragrant tea and nibble on sweet macarons. Their wings flutter with delight as they bask in the joy of their companionship and the beauty of the moment. Continuing your journey, you pass by a street performer executing a breathtaking tightrope walk suspended between two towering trees, approximately 50 feet apart, with bare feet gliding effortlessly across the tat rope, and a hat suspended from a string that dangles at the end of his tightrope, brimming with loose change, shaking with his every step. He captivates the audience gathered at a nearby restaurant's outdoor patio. All the while he sings to the audience in a suspenseful and mischievous manner. Your invincible hummingbird companion flits around him, adding to the whimsy of his performance and eliciting a playful twitch of his nose. In the distance, the melodious strains of an accordion serenade your ears, beckoning you closer to a tranquil street where a musician leans against a weathered wall, lost in the enchanting melodies he conjures. The music hangs in the air like a delicate veil, weaving its spell over a couple strolling by, their pace slow and unhurried as they're entranced by the romance lingering through a spring breeze. As Fairy approaches the Seine River, you notice her graceful pause, her wings poised above the tranquil surface. With delicate fingers, she trails them through the waters, leaving ripples in her wake. Gesturing toward a cluster of water lilies, she glides the hummingbird to a gentle landing, inviting you to disembark and join her by the river's edge. As you prepare to embark on your journey down the Seine River, Fairy leads you to the water's edge where a charming scene awaits. Water lilies dot the surface of the river, their delicate petals unfurling in shades of ivory and blush pink. Each bloom is a masterpiece of nature, its velvety leaves providing a perfect perch for the fairies who gracefully recline within their centers. a resting haven for the fairies of Paris. The fairies, with their shimmering wings, navigate the gentle currents with effortless grace, their movements as fluid as the water itself. It's as if an invisible path has been laid out before them, guiding their serene voyage down the Seine river. Some fairies run their fingers through the gently flowing water, feeling its cool embrace, while others dangle their feet over the edge of the water lilies, splashing playfully in the refreshing stream. Some fairies appear to be practicing meditation, finding peace and tranquility in the gentle rhythm of the river's flow. And yet, some fairies lay asleep, with sunglasses perched on their noses, lulled into a peaceful slumber by the gentle sway of the river's current. As the warmth of the afternoon sun blankets you, the river's soothing melody surrounds you. The gentle ripple of the water against the shore, the whisper of leaves dancing in the breeze, and the delicate fragrance of blooming flowers drifting on the wind. Amidst the tranquil soundscape, the distant hum of city life echoes softly along the riverbanks. Mesmerized by the graceful dance of butterflies flitting among the blooming spring flowers, you feel a sense of calm wash over you. With each passing moment, your eyelids grow heavier until finally you surrender to the gentle embrace of sleep, succumbing to the allure of a mid-afternoon siesta. As you awaken from your serene nap, you find yourself greeted by the enchanting sight of the river bathed in an ethereal glow of twilight. You floated to the section of the river that has brought you right in front of the Eiffel Tower. The soft, mesmerizing light paints the water's surface with a magical allure, inviting you to immerse yourself in the tranquility. Gradually, the delicate flicker of fireflies begins to illuminate the surroundings, casting a gentle golden hue upon the serene scene. Fairy's presence is marked by a sense of urgency as she notices your awakening, with a solemn reminder of the task at head. She emphasizes the importance of the next ingredient for your magical flying pixie dust, the elusive sparkle from a firefly. This vital component is essential for crafting the pixie dust that will bestow upon you the gift of flight. With a determined gleam in her eyes, Fairy instructs you to extend your hands and offer the wisteria pollen you collected earlier as token to entice the ethereal golden fireflies. Understanding the gravity of the moment, you comply eagerly, pouring a bit of the precious pollen into your cupped palms and awaiting the response of the enchanting fireflies. You observe with a mixture of awe and wonder as one of the fireflies delicately alights upon the palm of your hand, eagerly partaking of the offered wisteria pollen. In a mesmerizing display of nature's magic, the firefly's consumption of the pollen is accompanied by a faint crackling sound, as if the very air around you is charged with energy. Moments later, the firefly departs, leaving behind a minuscule gem of glowing essence nestled in the cradle of your palm. Though barely discernible to the naked eye, this radiant gem pulses with an unmistakable aura of enchantment. With utmost care, you transfer it into an empty cylinder provided by Fairy, safeguarding its precious magic for the creation of your flight pixie dust. As the moonbeams dance upon the tranquil surface of the water, illuminating the water lilies in a soft, ethereal glow, the Eiffel Tower comes alive in a dazzling display of lights. Standing upon the outer petal of your water lily, you feel a sense of anticipation coursing through you, knowing that the final step of your enchanting journey is at hand. Fairy's voice breaks the stillness of the night, reminding you that only one ingredient remains to complete the creation of your pixie dust. With graceful precision, the hummingbird hovers above you, offering a delicate down feather from its shimmering plumage. With this final addition, you now possess everything necessary to awaken the magic within your wings. Fairy guides you through the process, instructing you to pour the tiny dewdrops into the heart of the water lily as the moon shines upon its center, adding the hummingbird's feather to the tiny pool of water that forms. With anticipation running through your fingertips, you delicately toss in the tiny sparkle of the firefly's essence, watching as it disappears beneath the tiny dewdrop of water. In a state of awe, you witness the unfolding magic before your eyes. A gentle shimmer begins to emanate from the heart of the water lily, gradually intensifying until it erupts into a breathtaking spectacle of light, reminiscent of a miniature volcano of enchantment. As the luminous mist ascends, other fairies are drawn to the spectacle, forming a circle around you, their delicate wings shimmering in the ethereal glow. They join together in a harmonious chorus, their voices weaving a celestial melody that resonates through the air like a divine hymn. Together you watch and wonder as the erupted magic transforms into a living, mystical floating fog, sparkling and swirling and dancing in a mesmerizing pattern. With each graceful movement, the essence of the pixie dust infuses the air, enveloping you in its ethereal embrace and igniting a sense of wonder and delight within your soul. As you spread your delicate wings, a tingling sensation courses through your veins, and you feel lightness in your being that you've never experienced before. With a flutter, you lift off the ground, rising gracefully beside the base of the majestic Eiffel Tower as it dazzles with its nightly light show. As you ascend higher into the dark expanse of the sky, the twinkling stars above seem to call out to you, urging you onward. You can feel your wings opening and closing, the magic flowing through them and throughout your body. With every breath, your wings move instinctively, carrying you higher. You listen to the gentle hum that it makes, and you feel lost in the unbelievable magic of it all. You are flying. You are a fairy in Paris in springtime. With each passing moment, you feel a sense of exhilaration building within you, mingled with the touch of nervousness at the enormity of the sky around you. But as you take in the breathtaking beauty of Paris beneath you, you also feel a growing sense of wonder and joy, knowing that this newfound freedom is yours to cherish and explore. As you soar above the streets of Paris, the city comes alive beneath you in a mesmerizing display of lights and shadows. The iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and the Notre Dame Cathedral stand tall and proud, their silhouettes etched against the starry sky. Down below, the streets teem with life as people hurry along, their footsteps echoing faintly in the night. Cafes and bistros spill warm light onto the cobblestone streets, beckoning passerby to linger and indulge in the delights of French cuisine. As you glide through the bustling city, you revel in the sensory symphony unfolding around you, absorbing every sight and scent with effortless grace. The freedom of flight fills you with a sense of exhilaration, carrying you effortlessly on the gentle breeze of a balmy spring evening. You soar gracefully over the Seine River, its tranquil waters shimmering beneath the glow of the moon above. With each beat of your wings, you gracefully leap, tapping the surface of the river as if walking on water. a delicate ballet performed with the aid of your newfound wings. Swirling amidst the flickering fireflies that dance upon the river's surface, you feel a profound sense of belonging in this enchanting city. As you continue your nocturnal journey, you glide past charming neighborhoods adorned with ivy-covered buildings and secluded courtyards overflowing with vibrant blooms. The delicate fragrances of cherry blossoms, roses, and lilacs waft through the air, mingling with the crisp night breeze. With each passing moment, you feel more attuned to the vibrant pulse of the city, the heartbeat of Paris thrumming beneath your wings. It's a sensation of pure exhilaration, a boundless joy and wonder that fills your spirit. As fatigue begins to weigh upon your wings, you spot a majestic peach leaf willow tree in the distance, its sprawling branches offering a welcoming respite. With a graceful descent, you alight upon a sturdy branch. As you settle into the branches of the majestic peach leaf willow tree, a sense of peace washes over you. The gentle rustle of the leaves and the distant chirping of crickets create a soothing symphony, lulling you into the state of tranquil relaxation. With your wings folded snugly against your body, you take a moment to reflect on the enchanting journey you've embarked upon. From the bustling streets of Montmartre to the serene waters of the Seine River, each moment has been filled with wonder and magic. As you gaze up at the star-studded sky above, a feeling of gratitude fills your heart. Grateful for the friendships you've made, the beauty you've witnessed, and the sense of freedom that comes with taking flight. With a soft smile on your lips, you allow yourself to drift off into a peaceful slumber. The gentle embrace of the peach leaf willow tree cradling you as you dream of the adventures that await in the enchanting city of Paris, the city of light and magic.